This is a medium tree, you said?
That's a medium tree.
Yeah, so she would be in a wide.
I think you need a wide.
She needs a wide.
So I don't know if I jumped her today in a medium.
So you were thinking medium wide, right? Now you're thinking wide?
No, she was in a medium wide.
Okay.
My other one's a medium wide.
Okay.
But it's too narrow, so she'd need a wide, but I need to get a feel of the seat and the flap.
And they're, you can change flocking. You can reshape it, right? So if she builds more muscle or something, you'll be able to adjust it?
Yeah.
Change it? Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Thank you, Mia. What a lady.
Yeah. Well, let me show you.
It's pretty. It's a pretty saddle.
Oh, thank you.
I got to hear all about it after you came out last time.
Oh, for the
Yeah.
dressage saddle.
Yeah, I watched her videos that she had filmed, and
She's getting the saddle probably not next week, but the next.
oh, nice. Huh?
Ring through.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing up there.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, forward flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the shape.
She really has long falls.
Yeah, in this family, all our height's in our legs. We have no torso. So from her hip to her knee, it's a long distance.
Yeah, she's really long.
I'd want the deeper seat and maybe a little bit more flap here.
Yeah, a little more flat.
And then,
Wide tree.
I don't know, maybe even more. So not just longer, but forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more
forward.
Forward and longer.
More
So like
forward
this
and
is,
longer, so that you can keep your thighs where they belong instead of your knees wanting to.
because I think
Yeah, you need
technically
to
my stirrups should be a little bit higher up.
go. Your knee should be right here.
They should be.
What is this, the standard size?
Yeah.
So how much further out would the other flap be?
Well, see, her knee is pretty much right here.
And this is on a
So,
longer
and
stirrup.
she needs to be about this much more forward.
Okay.
Because technically I jump in a shorter
Like an
stirrup than
inch,
this.
inch and a half?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Mia.
What seat size is this?
17 and a half.
Yeah, I like it. Got plenty of room here.
So once we get over there, I have a tape measure. I'm going to put a tape measure there to where the flap needs to be at.
Okay.
Keep moving. She needs to be sweaty. You want to see under the saddle. Going somewhere, Mia?
She's like, oh, that's the goal, huh? Make me sweaty? already need
so
more.
wide, and then you'll reflect on this section right here. Yeah.
She needs a wide, and Keelari needs a more forward flap
And a deeper seat.
and a deeper seat.
Yeah.
So what we'll do when we get at the van, I have a tape measure. I want to take the measurements with you on it.
Okay.
You know.
Yep, I'll put this back on. It seems sore, but she doesn't ever really cut when it's sore. I don't know why it's longer. No, she just sucks.
Yes.
Usually that's what they do when they're like sore. They like want you off their back.
Yeah. Yeah, Prince does that.
Will you get the jump, please, Tanya?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, I will.
Or actually, Mom, if you hold Mia, I'll get it so you don't get your work clothes dirty.
That's okay. I It's going to be comfortable, Mia. It's so dirty here. Hi, Mia.
I think she's happy now. That was on just a little bit more. Oh, that's pretty deep.
That is pretty
This one, it won't take you off this side.
So if that's a deep and this is a flat, then yeah, I'm medium deep.
I mean,
that's
the other one is not as deep because the contour is not as high.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's deeper than that.
Definitely needs to be deeper than that.
You know.
For her. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this is the polo saddle.
Very deep.
I made
it's
it
very deep.
because I have all the pros. They're buying it and they wanted a saddle they can have a little more pommel right here,
Yeah.
higher. So when they're
Sorry, I
in
didn't-
contact, they don't come off the saddle. That's the
It's
only
never a
reason.
good thing.
Can you, I want to compare this that's what I like.
What did I find the seat?
What's going on, Mia? Hold on.
That was about right. Pretty much what the deeper is gonna be.
So what's the flap size of this one? Like
Look at what?
14? I'm just wondering what the flap measurement is for
Oh.
this
Oh.
one.
14 and a half.
Inch and a half too short.
Sorry, your knees keep sliding over.
And the length, what do you want to, do you like that length or you want a little longer length? Oh, this one's pretty small.
Yeah.
This one's,
I feel like the length that one was pretty good.
Yeah. I don't think it needs to be any longer.
about 13 and a half. Okay.
I think the length was pretty good.
Yeah.
Just the
I do
forward.
too.
Just a forward part.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
We might have to be just a tiny bit longer because when we do
Just
the
because
forward,
of the forward, yeah.
otherwise it'll look funny. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
you come forward and then all of a sudden you come down, you know? So it has
Okay.
to be like forward and then round
Just a
up.
little bit more.
So it's
Come up, you know?
proportionate. Okay.
Yeah,
Because this section has to be here. So from here to here, the flap is going to have to like tip a little bit, you know? And it'll come a little longer on this side.
That's fine.
So what did that seat measure compared to that one you're holding?
The seat is pretty, they're all basically close to what they are, you know? So you put them there and then you go to the center of the seat. This one's a 2 1/4. And I think this one is 2 1/2. Yeah, 2 5/8.
So what does the deeper seat measure?
It's about that.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one I'm used to and I like.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one I feel safe in.
Yes, the
Okay.
one you feel safe in when she goes leaping and
Hear
bucking.
that, Mia?
She can leap and buck at the same time.
We can do a polo saddle with those flaps if you want.
That's all it
So the billets, what we did, usually they come from the center of the saddle and to the tree. This one's not the same thing, they're attached to the tree of the saddle. But we came up with the billet coming from the back more. Kind of like the dressage kind of thing, so it keeps the back of the saddle steady and lower than when you jump in a higher fence or something, you know, and it doesn't whiplash you. So that's the reason why we did it like this, you know.
Okay. And you said something about over here?
Yeah, so right here it comes attached. This one with one over here attaches here,
Okay, I see.
and this one is by itself.
Okay.
Well, that way, if we ever had to replace the billets in the future, it wouldn't be that hard since it's right there.
Right, exactly. And same thing with this one, see? Both of them are like right there.
Nice.
So you don't have to go all the way in.
Or I have to
That is-
redo a whole new patch on here, like
Right.
the ones that are attached.
Right, the ones that are sewn into here, then you gotta change the whole flap.
The thing I don't like about the sew-ins is if you use it on multiple horses, sometimes the placement of one doesn't match up in the girth line of another horse,
Right.
which is the problem I've had before, and I had to get special girths for it. So this is cool because it kind of self-adjusts itself.
Yeah,
It's more flexible.
it's more free. I mean, otherwise you're stuck with what you got. You
Which
know,
is-
you can't
But I'm stuck with what I got.
Yeah.
you can't really adjust anything.
Yeah.
So that was the purpose of that as well. I didn't want to make it, you know, so into the flap, because then you don't have that freedom of, like, you know, adjusting your saddle.
It's nice design. Thought of everything.
We're trying.
You
We
did
always
good.
learn something new. You know?
Well, it's a nice saddle. It is pretty. You can see it better now when it's not on the horse. It's nice.
Nice leather too.
I got too fast to blur it out. It's beautiful.
And also the logo, if you want to emboss, yeah.
Anything you want to add?
I think that's everything. Did you get this part? I love that part.
Oh no.
It's so different.
Oh, it is pretty. It's a very unique design in that stitching. I haven't seen that anywhere. I like that.
We also added the padding.
It was comfortable. It was.
Oh yeah.
And it adds pretty design too.
Yeah,
Both.
both.
Mhm.
It's functional.
The raised area.
Mine doesn't have that. When I ride without stirrups, it hurts.
Yeah.
The bar hurts, yeah.
Capsized, I'm forced no